Hey everybody, it's Andrew Esquivel here, and today I'm going to show you how to wear cufflinks. Now, right off the bat, I'm going to tell you a secret that most people don't realize when trying to wear cufflinks. Not all dress shirts for men are made to wear cufflinks, which means if you're the average Joe like me, you're not going to realize that. And I'm going to explain to you why. So what I have here is a shirt from the brand Arrow. And as you can see, one side has a cufflink, the other does not. Let me explain to you why this shirt is not made for cufflinks. So, on this side, we got the cufflink. And if you look closely, you'll see there is 4 layers. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 layers. And that's because if you take the shirt and you fold it like you're supposed to, the cuff is supposed to fold. You fold it out, nice and neat. And instead of like folding it like that, you are supposed to have it flat, like that. As you can see, the other side is like that. Now, moving back to here, this is the part where I explain why most shirts aren't made for cufflinks. So, you got the four layers, but as you noticed, only 2 of the 4 layers are capable of having holes. In order to modify it, you'll have to cut this button off, and then you're going to have to make a hole through the other 2 inner layers to go all the way through so that it comes out here. And that is how you put the cufflink on. Now, some shirts are made to wear cufflinks, so they already have the 4 holes ready. Now, if you're like me, you have a bunch of shirts that don't have the holes, so you have to make a quick modification. It can be done with a single pair of scissors within like a minute. So, going into more detail about what it looks like when you modify the shirt, I'm going to take this cufflink off. As you see, it just slides right off. This is a modern cufflink where you just push down like that, and you get the cufflink. So this was the original hole, and down here is where the button used to be. I took it off, made a bit of a hole, and then on the layer above that, there's a hole, and then right here, there's another hole. And on top of that, of course, is the original hole for the button to go through. Once you have made those holes with whatever method you choose, you simply slide the cufflink through all the holes, and sometimes it's a little tricky, and you just keep going through each one of the layers, and then once you're through all the layers, you turn it, and voila, you have a cufflink. Now, it's not going to look perfect if you do it yourself because, you know, it's a mediocre job. As you can see, it's a little frayed right there. That's because I just made a quick job out of it. It's nothing special. I'd say I'd take it to a tailor of some sort. So, you do that with the shirts that are not made for cufflinks. And once you do it, it'll be fine. However, big note, when you're buying a shirt, you're probably going to be like me, and you put the shirt on, right, and you think, oh, hey, it originally ends at my wrist, it must be the perfect size. No, if you want to wear a cufflink, you have to fold it, which means it's going to be a few inches shorter than when it hits your wrist if you do that. Which means, to give you an example, it's going to be like right here. Because when you fold it, that's how it works. If you unfold it, it reaches your wrist. Fold it, it doesn't. So when you're buying a shirt, make sure that when it's unfolded, it at least comes a few inches above your wrist, because that way, when you fold it, it compensates and then fits your wrist perfectly. Because if you don't do that, then you'll end up with what I did, and it'll be like this short, and it's not going to feel very comfortable, and it's not going to look good under the suit. So, there's a few tips for you, and that's how you make an easy modification to your shirt for cufflinks. And there you go. Once again, that is the flattened part without the cufflink. This is the flattened part with the cufflink. Now, a lot of videos on YouTube do not tell you what I just told you because they're assuming you have shirts that are already designed to wear cufflinks. None of my shirts are made to wear cufflinks, so I thought this might be an informative video for a bunch of you guys out there who never really wear cufflinks. So, I hope it was informative, hope it helped. Got any questions? Put it in the comments, maybe I'll know. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Please rate, comment, subscribe if you like. I do a lot of informational videos. And thanks for watching.